What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Ben, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. In the last episode, we finished up the Eastern Palace, and Sahasrahla told us that we need to find 2 more Pendants of Virtue. That way we can get the Master Sword and save the princess. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start making our way towards the next temple. Now, the next temple for us is going to be the House of Gales, which, by the way, is right over there. That windmill in that safe spot, that's basically where the House of Gales is. Now, unfortunately for us, the only way to the House of Gales is to swim over there. And we can't swim right now. If we jumped into the water, well, we would sink like a brick. So, before we can go to the next temple, we need to find an item that will allow us to swim. And hey, what's going on? Where is that witch off to now? I don't know how I feel about this witch, guys. Whoa, hold up a second, Greenie. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Someone else wearing the green hat? Well, I suppose not. But what do you want, you witch? I don't know if I can trust you. Who am I? Haven't you heard of me? I'm Irene, best witch of my generation. Still a junior witch, but whatever. Alright, get this. I had my fortune told this morning, right? And I was told I'd soon be visited by a disaster. Disaster! But if I want to change my future, I should take care of green. I was like, green? What? I should take care of all the grass? I'm not mowing every lawn in Hyrule, forget that. I'm a witch on the rise. And then you came along, and then it all made sense. I've got to take care of you, Greenie. So here, take this thing. Alright, she gave us a bell, and now we can call on Irene anytime. What is this about? Been seeing those weather vanes all over the place? Just ring that bell, and I'll fly you to any ones you found. Normally I don't take passengers, but I'd rather haul you all over Hyrule than face disaster. Anyways, gotta fly. I have errands to run for my gram. Later. So Irene is going to be our fast travel system. Oh right, one more thing. My gram's a world-class potion brewer. Her shop is behind the Eastern Palace. I'd strongly suggest you go look her up. Her potions can't be beat. See, I'm already looking out for you, Greenie. Thanks for that, Irene. Although that last bit kind of felt like advertising. I take it back, though. You're not so bad after all. I will call off the witch burning for now. However, if you cross me, I will not hesitate to pull out those pitchforks and go after you. Now, believe it or not, we're actually going to make our way over to that potion shop. We're not going to stop there today. It's actually right over here. Let's activate this weather vane while we're here, though, because now that we can teleport to them, we might as well activate every single one that we see. They do put them in pretty convenient locations, and hey, check it out. It's a Zora. Yeah, Zoras look kind of weird in this game. The bridge is broken. Some guy just dashed by and jumped it. Though me, I could never do that. I suppose there's nothing to do but swim to Zoras Domain. Well, I can't swim. What'd you say? You can't swim? Hey, just like me. We're like brothers. Swimless friend. Dude, you're like half fish and you can't swim. What's up with that? And you know what? We both can't get to Zora's Domain either. That's not entirely true, my friend, because, check it out. I can merge onto the wall, and I don't even need a bridge. What a special ability. That's about as special as they come. Yeah, well, thank you very much, Zora Underling. It is pretty special, isn't it? Anyways, now that we're over here, we can easily make our way to Zora's Domain, so that's what we're gonna do. I mean, the Zoras are pretty much the masters of anything water-based, so they should have something that we can use to, swim around here. And oh, what's going on over here? Hey, isn't that the guy from Kakariko? I think we saw him, like, very briefly. What's he doing here? Youch! Watch where you're going! Wait a second. I've seen you. Aren't you that kid who was hanging out in the village? Well, whatever. What are you up to, shady guy? Out of my way! Well, that's not very nice. The queen, please help! Somebody, help! Oh no, what has he done to the Zoras? This cannot be good. Oh my, what is going on here? The queen is in a sea of trouble. We've got to do something. But what? The guy doesn't even know all the trouble she just caused. What is going on? Besides that really obnoxious noise. It's getting worse by the second. I can't believe that guy came in and stole the smooth gem right from under our gills. That finless jerk probably thought it was just some sparkly thing, but the queen needs it to contain her power. Without the smooth gem, our queen will keep... Oh no, this does not sound good. Hey, that's a fish. Wait, the queen just ate another fish. That's like eating a Zora. That's pretty messed up, Queenie, not gonna lie. She'll keep bloating up. But our poor queen. We've got to get that smooth gem back, or else. Oh no. Well, we better help the Zoras, guys. We know that shady guy is from Kakariko, so I guess the first place that we should look is back there. And hey, guess what? We can actually use Irene to teleport directly to Kakariko. That's going to be so much faster than walking. I love the quick travel system in this game. It is so amazingly well done. But guess what? Yeah, that guy, he actually sold the smooth gem to the street merchant, so we're gonna have to buy it off of him. It's kind of a shame that he just like went to Kakariko, sold it for a quick profit, and now we have to buy it back. But I guess it's easier than like chasing after him or anything like that. This is gonna run us 200 rupees. Not really that big of a deal, honestly. We have a lot of rupees from the first temple. You know what? While we're here, I'm actually gonna buy this empty bottle as well. It's only 100 rupees, and there's no real reason why I shouldn't pick it up now while I'm here. So that's pretty much everything that I want to do in Kakariko. And hey, it's that guy again. What, you again? You banged into me at the Zora cave. Heck yeah, I did. Get back here. Alright, never mind. He's way too fast for us. We can't actually really catch him. So we'll have to deal with him later then, I guess. For now, let's make our way over to the sanctuary before we go back to Zora's Domain. The reason why I want to go back to the sanctuary is because, well, if you think back to when we were sneaking around in the secret passageways, we saw a piece of heart, and now that we have the ability to merge onto walls, we have the opportunity to collect that piece of heart. And since it's like right here, we might as well. Let me pull out my lamp real quick, that way we can actually see what's going on. But all we need to really do in here is backtrack a few rooms, and we should be able to pick up this piece of heart without too much trouble. Most of the heart pieces in this game are actually very easy to collect. The only difficult ones I can think of are the ones from the really annoying mini-games, but we'll worry about those ones a little bit later. For now, let's just pick up this one. This is heart piece number 1 of 24. So we will be collecting all the heart pieces, obviously, since this is a 100% run. What's funny about the fact that there's only 24 of them in this game is that, in the original Link to the Past, there was also only 24 heart pieces, so it's kind of like a nod to the original game that probably a few people would only, you know, recognize, but it's still kind of cool that they did that. So now that we got this heart piece, there's pretty much nothing else I want to do, so what do you say we just call Irene and make our way back towards Zora's Domain? I'm sure these Zoras will be very, very grateful that we got their queen back, the smooth gem, and maybe they will give us something that we can use to swim around. That would be just fantastic now, wouldn't it? It's kind of funny though, because like this is the only time you really go to Zora's Domain in this game. Like after this, we probably won't ever come here again. The Zoras really don't play a big role in this game at all. It's kind of different than like a lot of the other like 3D Zelda games, considering the Zoras usually play a much bigger role. Wait, stranger, do you have the Queen's Smooth Gem? Yes, I do, my friend. Throw it in the pool. Hurry! Now we could throw it in the pool, or we could be a jerk and not throw it, but of course, we're gonna be the nice guy, and we're just going to throw it in the pool for the queen, because that's what the hero would do. Let's be honest, guys. And oh, it looks like it's working. Have we done it? Have we saved the queen? There she is, back to her former glory. How nice. The queen! The bloating has stopped. You're welcome. Are you the one who helped me? Yes, I am. Thanks to you, I'm free of my pool. That was all rather undignified. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Auron, Queen of the Zoras. Auron is a really cool name, by the way. I don't know how I came to rely on that troublesome smooth gem, but I do need it, so I thank you deeply. It was nothing at all. I'm filled with gratitude. Please take these, won't you? Oh, Queenie, you shouldn't have. And with that, she gives us these Zora flippers. These will allow us to swim. They will allow you to swim and dive, so you may travel the rivers and roam the lakes. But my Zoras do consider that their territory, and when I tell them to get along with people, I have to admit, they just don't listen, so be careful out there. Well, I appreciate the gift, Queen Orin. So, like she was saying, while we're swimming around out there, the Zoras will actually attack us. They did that in A Link to the Past too, not sure why, but not really that big of a deal. Now, with the flippers, we can swim, we can also dive and pick things up from the seafloor, and if you press B while you're swimming, you can do a dash, which will make you swim a little bit faster, which is kind of cool. Now, there's actually something that we can get. If we go in this cave behind this waterfall, check it out. There is just a piece of heart chilling there on the floor. So, there we go. Only 2 more, and we get another heart container. But now that that is out of the way, I guess the next thing that we should do is go back to our house, because we need to rent some more items from Ravio before we go to the next temple. I mean, we could go there now, but we don't have the items that we need to complete it. And oh my gosh, Ravio put a sign on our house. What is he doing, man? You know, Ravio, I told you not to touch my... What did you do? Oh my gosh, there's a shop in here. Welcome back. Ravio, what the heck have you done? I still haven't found anywhere else to stay, so I spruced things up in here. Yeah, I can see that. Where's my bed? I've made it into a nice little shop for myself. Pretty great, isn't it? I'm not sure that's the word I would use to describe it. So I take it things didn't go as planned. Well, not really, but the item I lent you came in handy, right? Yeah, it did actually. You know, there's actually plenty more where that came from. Ravio is all about helping heroes. Yeah, and taking over my house. And the way things are going, I think you're going to need my help. Well, I suppose you are right, I guess. You know what they say, you wash my ears, I'll wash yours. Except I'm pretty sure that's not how that saying goes. How about you rent me your house, and I'll rent you lots of items? Alright, fine, I guess. I mean, you already set up the shop anyways. Then it's a deal. I mean, it's not like you ever come here, right? Except for, like, all the time I kind of live here, or lived. Alrighty then, here's how my shop works. I've already explained this, but quickly. So you can rent items. If you die, Ravio will take them back, and you have to re-rent them. That's basically the gist of Ravio's shop. So I'm just going to skip all this text. Now, the items that we're going to want to rent for the next temple are the bombs, and this will run us 50 rupees. Normally, Ravio will offer you like a discount on the items that you need for the next temple, so it makes, you know, renting items a little bit easier. We're also going to want to pick up the tornado rod, because, you know, House of Gales, tornado rod, yeah, wind, it makes sense. Anyways, that's all we really need for the next temple, so I guess it's time to say goodbye to Ravio and go to the next temple. See you later, man. It was a pleasure doing business with you. But anyways... Oh, hey, look, it's the blacksmith's wife. Yahoo! Gully! It's time to come home. He must not be able to hear me. Oh, I hope he hasn't gotten himself lost in those woods down south. Oh no! Gully's gone! But Gully's like my best bud, man. Alright, you know, we're gonna go look for him before we go to the next temple. This actually does have some significance to, like, the plot and some game mechanics, so it is worth doing before you go to the next temple. And oh no, it's just a bag. But where's Gully? Oh, Link! Uh-oh. Gully's not here. I was looking for him. Have you seen Gully in here? No, I'm sorry. Well, wait. Did you just find that pouch? Yeah, it was on this stump. Oh, my stars. Gully had that. Uh-oh. I made it for you so you could carry more items, but he insisted on being the one who gave it to you. But where's Gully then? This is terrible. If you found it here, where is my Gully? Oh, how awful. I had better tell my husband. I'm sure we can find him somehow. We have to. But please, you should use that pouch so I won't have to worry about you quite as much. Alright, thank you very much, but that's terrible about Gully. Anyways, with this pouch, we can now equip 2 items at any given time, which you can imagine how useful it is for the next temple, which is why I would recommend doing this before you head to the House of Gales. Speaking of which, now that the task at hand is completed, what do you say we head towards the House of Gales? Actually, now that I think about it, there's one more thing that I want to do before we actually go to the temple, but it's along the way. It is kind of optional though, but we might as well do it while we're here since it only takes a few moments, and it is for a side quest a little bit later on. So, I'm going to merge onto this wall and travel along the perimeter of this lake. There's a message in a bottle that I actually want to pick up. I believe it's somewhere around here. I think it's like, if you look on the map, there's that little like swirly like segment. I think it's like at the end of that, so we should see it in a second here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, sweet. So let's just jump down here and pick this up. A message in a bottle. I wonder what it says. There's a letter inside. I was up on the mountain doing some bouldering when I lost my grip and fell and sort of hurt myself. All in the day of a boulderer. Going climbing without equipment isn't for the faint of heart. Anyways, I'm stuck on the mountain way past the Tower of Hera, and I could really go for some premium milk. Yeah, that'd really get me up and going again. So if you're at the milk bar, pick some up for me. Alright, so the milk bar is actually in Kakariko Village. I know we haven't actually explored Kakariko that much, but then again, we have been kind of busy, you know, trying to save the world. But maybe before we go to the next temple, which is the Tower of Hera, we'll stop at Kakariko, pick up some premium milk, and see if we can find that guy somewhere on the mountain. But for now, check it out, guys. We are at the House of Gales, so let's activate this weather vane. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.